Welcome back to UCLA Football TV, hosted by Westwood 739. I'm not going to rehash everything, but if you watched the last two videos, you already know the setup. Monday, we talked about the trenches. Tuesday, we followed the money. So today is the only logical next question. When does this actually matter? Because roster talk is easy in February. Depth talk is easy in spring. The truth shows up on the schedule. And when I laid the Big Ten calendar over what we've already discussed, I found a stretch UCLA cannot fake. Let's talk about it. Here's what people don't understand about the Big Ten. It's not one game. It's not one matchup. It's an accumulation. Every week takes something out of you. And if you don't have bodies to replace what gets taken, that bill comes due. By late October, nobody's fresh. By November, everybody's hurting. That's when depth stops being a theory and starts being the whole story. We've seen this happen multiple times. Not even in just college football. Not even with just UCLA. Injuries happen. People get injured all the time. That's why I keep talking about depth. I don't want you guys to think that I'm expecting to have a starter at every position. That's not the expectation. The expectation is to build depth. You can't do that in 1 year. You're going to have freshmen in your program that's going to have a huge impact when it comes to depth. So instead of talking about the whole schedule, I want to zoom in because there's a 3-game stretch where everything we talked about gets tested at the same time. Drop it in the comments if you know which 3 games I'm talking about. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep going. Look at this part of the schedule right here. Back-to-back physical opponent, no breathing room, and travel layered on top of it. This isn't about star power. This isn't about who still has legs. By the time you hit game 2 of this stretch, your starters are tapped out. By game 3, you're playing backups, whether you want it or not. Now, I'm not saying the starters are not going to start, but I'm saying you're going to be playing some backups. And that's where the Big Ten doesn't play fair. Teams see weakness. They don't avoid it. They run right at it. Now, let's keep it 100. When UCLA see weakness, we're not going to avoid it. We're going to run right at it. That's the exciting part about this new coaching staff, this new era that we're going into. We're changing the way we play. If your interior D-line rotation is thin, they're running inside. If your O-line depth is light, they're sending pressure and leaning on you. This is where size, depth, and rotation decides games, not talent and rankings. Here's the uncomfortable part. You can scheme around weakness for a week, maybe 2. You cannot scheme around fatigue. You guys understand that? You can't outcoach physics. When linemen are tired, their hands get slow. When backups get exposed, technique doesn't save you. And this stretch forces UCLA to answer a question they won't have to answer early in the season. We've seen that with the schedule. Can you survive without hiding anymore? Because in this part of the schedule, there is nowhere to hide. This doesn't mean UCLA can't win games. We already know that. I will continue to say, I think we're going to win 9 games. And I feel that way based off the talent that we have currently on this roster. Do I want us to get better? Yes. Do I think that the trenches need to be a number 1 focus for us? Yes. Do I know that college football is about NIL? Yes. It means the margin for error disappears. Every injury matters. Every missed rotation matters. Every rep matters. This is the stretch where you find out if the off-season plan was enough. Not because the coaches failed, not because the players didn't care, but because the Big Ten doesn't forgive unfinished rosters. So when you hear me talk about trenches, about money, about depth, this is why. Not in September, not hype season, November. Look at the roster and look at November. See what that means for us. This 3-game stretch is where everything shows up on the field. You don't fake it. You don't talk your way through it. And right now, I feel like we have about 80% of the bodies. Talk to me in the comments, family. Which game in this stretch worries you the most? And tell me why. If you missed the first two videos breaking down depth and the money, go watch those next videos. The video I did about NIL and where UCLA ranks in the Big Ten, in addition to other schools. Even when you watch the video, you're going to see where Oregon ranks at currently. Oregon is backed by Nike. They got a lot of money to spend. UCLA, who's backing us? When is someone going to come out and put their name to the NIL package? Actually, you know what? Us as fans, we really don't care. As long as we continue to be competitive and bring in the players that we need to help Bob Chesney be successful, that's all we can ask for. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you know how we do over here. It's completely free. Make sure you subscribe. Tomorrow's video is in addition to these 3 videos that are already made, so make sure you don't miss them. UCLA Football TV hosted by West 739. Forza.